So
Yep, I'm going live now. Okay, should be live, Roger.
okay, go check. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Google bookmark.
So we don't get Corey mad at us. I put mine on live chat. Little Llama Laura, hello, hello. She was first tonight. She says, hi, Paul and Roger.
Hi, Laura. I'm just finishing setting up things here. There we go.
Okay, as
Okay.
soon as it pops up, Roger.
Hey, Laura, how you doing? Up a chat. Yeah, live chat, live chat, live chat. There we go.
All right.
I'll bring it back.
Okay, Roger, take your time. So Laura, how are you doing this evening? You doing good? Well, you were first tonight, Laura. I wish this was the kind of a live stream where we gave prizes away, but no. Oh, you got the booster shot. Yeah. Now, did you have, Laura, when you got your original shots, did you have a little bit of a difficulty with it or not? Because I've heard different variations. Some people said the first shot wasn't a big deal, second shot a little bit, and then the booster shot was even more. Okay, Dave. So I don't know, and I'm hoping that maybe we'll hear from Paul Hodges this evening because just to see how his wife Bonnie's doing. They were gonna hopefully operate on her hip today, but we don't know. So it's kind of hard for Paul because the hospital doesn't allow him to go and visit his wife in the hospital because of COVID. The hospital's a lockdown, so. But he thought maybe it was this afternoon sometime. He was waiting to hear. They said they would call him before they started and call him after they finished. So it's not only tough on Bonnie. Yeah, she probably feels kind of left out, but Paul too, not being able to do a damn thing about it. So just it is what it is. Okay, all right, Laura. Okay, so you got a sore arm out of it. Okay, I got you. So how's everybody doing tonight? Anybody got anything to report or like to talk about? And if you could, please hit the like button.
So any news from Paul Hodges?
No, I was just saying that we were waiting. I was hoping we'd get an update
Oh,
from
well, I
him.
mean,
She was, when he talked to the hospital this morning, they said that she was more than likely going to be surgery was going to be after their regularly scheduled surgery up to the date, that they would put her in and then do the surgery, and it would take an hour and a half or so. And they were going to call him before, and then they said that more than likely they would call her after she came out in the recovery room.
okay. Okay.
Oh, Laura, sorry to hear that.
Mm.
Laura got her booster shot and it's bothering her.
Well, it's like the flu shot. You can get the flu shot and they'll give you a fever and there's something that won't feel good. So the same thing.
Yeah, because it affects everybody differently.
Yeah.
Some people never have an issue. Some people have an issue with one shot or the other, and yeah, it just depends, I would imagine. The winds were really whipping here today, Roger. How were they there?
Here we had ice rain all day, Paul. Ice
Uh,
rain. Then it turned into rain. And it's still raining out. It's gonna rain till about 11 o'clock.
We had 55-mile-an-hour gusts here this
Yeah.
afternoon. And
The roads were very, very bad this morning. My son had problems getting to work. But
wow.
he got to work, but there's a lot of people are in the ditches and everything on the main highway.
Boy, that'd make you feel helpless, especially if you couldn't, just being in the ditch,
Yeah,
because it isn't like you can get out and walk around or something because you're in the snow,
yeah. And on good news is I got my cam working.
Oh, the one you're going to put outside?
Yep. I got it working about, an hour ago?
Okay.
Man, oh man, that was a bitch. Sorry.
Well, it looks good and clear.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good.
okay, Laura. Have fun with that. Yeah, I had to finally delete the Wise program out of my phone and reinstall it, then do it.
Oh, okay.
But that was the last resource, the last thing I did. I was working on that since yesterday. Well, not yesterday, this morning early. It's giving me freaking headaches and everything. And I took out the other camera in case I would put the other camera up. And
Well, technology is a wonderful thing when it works, but it's a head pain in the butt when it doesn't.
the pain in the butt to get it to work sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you and Kim put up any Christmas decorations at all, Roger?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, okay. Laura's putting up her Christmas tree. David Benson had a nice video he put up today. Posted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was of a castle, and the video and everything was perfect.
Okay. Hey, Blind Neil.
Hey,
Ennis.
hi Neil, how's it going?
Yeah, we're having a late supper tonight.
What are you having?
Just hamburgers and a potato
okay.
salad with a coleslaw.
Okay. Yep. So it must be pretty dark there, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
But hey Kim, I was thinking pasting that here on the computer, so I won't have to run around for it and lose it or whatever. What do you think? The Wi-Fi. Huh? Yeah. Lose it anymore like I did this morning.
This was missing. We have an extra.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
We're missing one back.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Kim, how's your tutorial going with Hugh?
I didn't talk to you since he signed up with us.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There we go. That's done. Oh. What was that you were trying to? I didn't see, Paul.
That was out my front door.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it was just the outside. What I was going to tell you is I'll show you the house. I'll show it again, Roger, but it's the house across the street that I decorated for my 80-year-old friend over there. Lost his wife this last year. And so here's the lights are over here.
Jesus, you got no snow.
This tree sparkles, yeah, and then you got an angel over here. And in the back, you got one of those lights that twinkle on the house.
Okay. Cripes, you got no snow at all
Yeah,
here.
the snow went away. We had about 6 inches and it's gone now.
We just got a little bit of snow. It's been raining and raining. I know my driveway's pure ice. So, hey, Marcel, how you doing?
Marcel, how's
Hey,
it going? Corey.
How you doing, Corey?
Hey, Roger, can you keep an eye on it for a minute?
Yeah.
I got to go outside. I've got one Christmas light that is light sensitive, turns it on,
Yeah.
but it's facing towards the window with the Santa and the lights in there. And so it sees that it's still too bright. I have to put my finger over the sensor for about 2 seconds,
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
Well, it's still raining here there, Corey. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. It's going to deep freeze tonight. But hold on. I think they said only it's doing 45 here right now, Fahrenheit. We're supposed to go to 21 tonight. I'll say in Celsius what it is. It's doing minus 6 right now. Tonight's gonna be minus 6. Doing plus 9 Celsius. Yeah, tonight's gonna be minus 6. So. Tomorrow it's gonna be minus 5 all day, minus 14 tomorrow night. Yeah. Oh well. Wow. Okay, Corey. Well, keep it down there for now. I was supposed to go out today to the post office and all that, and I didn't go nowhere. I guess I'll be spreading the salt down in my driveway. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to hear about the cold weather down there, Corey.
Yeah, Santa's out there singing up a storm again.
Yeah. Everybody check out everybody's channel. Hit that like button for follow, everybody.
Yeah, welcome everybody. I know it's Monday night. Probably people got things going on. I don't know if some people might be doing early Christmas shopping. Roger, I don't know.
Or supper.
Yeah, or dinner. Yep. Corey says it's gonna get cold. I understand.
Ugh.
I don't think. I'm gonna look, Roger, but I don't think there's any ships coming up or down. There's one, the Manitoulin is coming down bound. That must be why they panned the camera unless there isn't an operator. But it should be coming around here, downbound.
Oh, okay, Corey. Yeah. Just reading what Corey just wrote there too. I'll be right back.
Oh, he had to get the kids to school. Corey, good for you. You did your daddy duties. It's I'm sure it's two blessings when the kids go to school. One is that they're going to school and out of your hair. The other thing is that they're getting an education. So. Oh, he had to reboot the internet. Oh my. Laura, yeah, I understand. Christmas brings your wallet out of either your purse or your pocket. And it's always something to buy, isn't there? You know, they were talking, Laura, over here about having a, they had it at Thanksgiving, but, the food issue, food prices are skyrocketing. So, the big holiday feasts and things might be curtailed a little bit. So Corey, for your family, do you guys do a big family to do for Christmas or no? I've pretty much gotten away from that. Lynn and I just get together and share a meal. Not not doing the whole being around a whole bunch of people. Okay, Laura, you have a good time. Well, you do a good job decorating your tree. You'll be happy when it's done, but it's a job when you're doing it. So all the best to you, Laura.
I'm back.
Hey, Roger.
Next Christmas Day, went down to Parents in Highland with my brother as well. And stayed a couple of days.
Oh, okay. I asked him what he was going to do for Christmas with the family.
Okay. Okay, Laura.
Yeah, the wind's still howling out there.
We're gonna get that crap too, I guess.
Yeah, I went across the street to check the lights and stuff, and I on the timer on his lights, I added a time. I added to turn on at 6 a.m. and go off at 8 a.m. So,
PM.
because people coming and going to work or whatever, I thought might as well have the lights on at that time.
Ah, okay.
Then he's got a lighted snowman that was being blown over. I had to stake it back down again.
Oh,
Yeah, the ships, I'm looking at them now, they're hugging the shorelines pretty good. Because of the gusty winds.
yeah. I sent you a message there, Paul.
Did you? Yeah, I know. They're they got that southeast cult going, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Corey. Hey, Phantom Hodges, just eating. I'll be there in a few. I just got a phone call from her and it went well. And she is in recovery right now. Nice, Paul.
Good, Paul. We were wondering. We thought we'd hear from you.
That's good news. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, Roger. The yeah, the ship traffic is hugging the shorelines on the western side of the shores all over. Yeah, I would imagine it's quite a mess out there because, you know, the Great Lakes are like small little oceans anyway. But they are really hunkered down along the shoreline with these high winds. In fact, I'll show you guys what's going on in the Great Lakes. As you can see, most everything is hunkering down and hugging the shorelines. Here's along the shoreline here. And if you get up north, they're along the shoreline there. And if you go over to Lake Michigan, you can see they're really hugging the shoreline over there. Because they usually go down here to unload iron ore down here to the mills. But they're hugging along the lines there. And another one is up here in Lake Superior. You can see they're really hugging the shorelines there. And it's turning dark, so the cameras are getting dark, so I think I will shut the stream time live cams down. And just put up the
Okay, I'm back. Hey, Lynn,
photo. Hey, Lenny.
I'm just gonna turn off my camera because I'm eating here.
Okay, that's fine.
Ugh.
Yeah, Lynn, it is great news that on Bonnie.
Hope you're doing good then.
Yeah, I think she took a hunker down day. She said that she's got her back deck has got a roof on it. She encloses it for the winter time with really heavy duty plastic. And she says it was blowing so hard, there were little ice pellets all over her deck out there.
Oh. AJ,
Hey Jay, how's it going? Good to see you, AJ. What's new in your life, AJ? Yeah, yep. Lenny says she's hunkered down.
well, that's good. This is the first thing I eat all day.
Is it just because you're upset, or is it the medication doing that?
Oh, sometimes that happens. I don't eat at all.
Little of both, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are when they get a little bit of stress and other things going on in their life, they don't eat, and some other people that get stressed and they do eat. They just overeat.
Yeah. Well, I know AJ, you can't see me right now there, but I'm here.
Yep, Roger's here. He can talk, and he turned his camera off because he's eating.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
So, for you guys who don't know, got a problem with your wife's camera, delete your program, then reinstall it, then it'll work. That's what I had to do.
And cuss and swear often.
Yeah. And swear often. Yeah.
You got to talk to it.
Best friend around the house a few times.
Yeah, it's a real bugger, that.
Well, I'm glad you got it working. That's all that matters. Oh, you were out moving snow. I see. Did you get quite a bit of snow, Mike? I know you were talking about a blizzard or something out there.
You got bored at the Mavic 3? Oh.
So it's just a kind of a neutral opinion, a thumbs down or thumbs up on the Mavic 3.
Yeah, Paul wants to know before he buys it.
Yeah. I've already decided that, you know, that the Mavic Air 2S is just all that I need.
Eight inches by spending all the wind, yeah. Still wind that buggers up everything. Ah,
Oh, 8 inches. But it was all wind. Oh, boy. Well, it's fluffy snow. At least it isn't that heavy stuff. It's nothing worse than trying to throw around that heavy snow. It's like having a 50-pound bag of ice on the end of your shovel trying to throw it. The fluffy stuff, you can almost just push it out of the way.
well, my snowplow guy passed here this morning and he had problems.
Oh, did he?
Couldn't hardly get up the driveway. He was
So you
slipping
had a
all
lot
over
of
the
ice
place.
underneath, right?
Yep. He was slipping all over the place.
Yeah, Lenny and I got lucky. All we got was really strong winds. And the snow we did have, we had about 4 or 5 inches of snow. It's all gone. And I ended up yesterday going out along the curb of my property, taking all of those wet leaves and everything that I had put out there that the city is supposed to come by and pick up. And I put it in the bins, and I put 6 great big tall bins out there. And they came by and took it all. I had to go and get the bins. But yeah, it's gone.
Well, Corey, that's well thought of. AJ's asking for a link there, Paul.
I don't think I have his email address. What I can do, AJ, is let me see. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Yeah, let me try this. I got an idea. Okay.
Yeah, Corey, let us know if it works. Oh, it's taking its charge. Oh, that's cool.
There you go, AJ. I put it in the link in the live chat. Hey, Paul Hodges.
Hey guys, yep, there we go. Yeah, we're in.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Hey, well, I feel a little better now that I know what was happening with Bonnie, right? So,
Mhm.
yeah,
I understand that. Yeah.
What
yeah.
did the doctor say to you?
Well, he just said that. Well, I said to him, I said, "Well, I thought what?" He said, "Well, she's had the surgery and all this." I said, "Oh, I thought you guys were gonna call me when she went in." Oh, didn't nobody call you? He was apologizing and everything else, right? So,
Oh my.
but anyway,
Evening,
so
guys.
Hey,
Hey.
Dave.
Hey,
hey,
Dave.
Dave.
Hey,
apparent-
how's everybody doing?
Paul's
Good,
just
good,
giving
good,
us a
good.
report on Bonnie's surgery.
So,
Oh, I hope she's all right.
yeah, she's doing fine. She's in
Good.
recover. She's just in recovery right now. So,
Sometimes that can take a while.
oh yeah. So, yeah. So hopefully, he said everything went really well. We're straightforward. He said so. I don't know. I guess.
What's
Hey,
going on, guys?
good. How are you doing?
Good, man. Just busy with family, that's all. No time to fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just like I want to fly, but it's just like, oh, I got to do other things. um yeah, I said that. I got bored with the Mavic 3. It's like I feel like I'm flying a Mavic Air 2 or a Mini 2. You know, all this 5K, all this feature it has in it, it's okay.
Right.
Um, it's just like there's no hyperlapse. It has no active track. Like I have so many things I want to do. Like I want to do like active track while I'm riding my electric um e-bike or something like that, dirt or something, or my go-kart or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it's one time I was just playing around with it, and the funny part about it says the obstacle avoidant, it says that blurry lens dirty or something. I said to myself, if that's gonna be the case, then you could have let me not fly my drone and say, hey, it's dirty. Then it seems like while you're flying your drone, and if it cannot make that I would say like attempt to go through that obstacle, it
Right.
would say dirty lens. Basically, DJI, if something happened to it, it's not, they don't want you to be he's gonna be responsible for it. You know what I mean? To me, it seems like not a clear deal,
Okay.
Yeah, if because you know how back then, right, when you're trying to fly the drone for the first time, if something wrong with obstacle avoidance, they'll tell you right away, hey, something wrong with obstacle avoidance, said dirty lens, or it would say like or it would say like something, give you a warning. But while you're doing active track, even though the new active track will add into the new feature, while you're, imagine you're moving, going 20 miles an hour, and you're not even paying attention. You're just like, oh, okay, I think my Mavic 3 is gonna dodge this obstacle. Nope, it's gonna say, you're probably gonna have that warning and say, oh, the blower is blurry, and hit it. And then guess what? You're trying to complain this to DJI. The only thing they're probably gonna say is like, hey, you could at least not fly your drone and clean the lens. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like I think they made this like, I would say they rushed this to make this drone. It's like every time I fly it, it feels like I can't trust it. Do you ever felt like have you ever felt like you buy a cheap drone or a weird drone that you like a knockoff? Like
It's called buyer's remorse.
I mean, I actually look, I actually flown it in extreme wind. I actually, like, one of my friend go kiteboarding, right? Kite surfing. And I actually went long range, actually went all the way up there and, captured him while he's kite surfing in extremely windy condition. And he did fine.
Yeah.
And there are some days I just fly the drone. It feels weird. I'm like, what's going on? It feels like, it's gonna fall from the sky,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I tested out the feature. I didn't put it in YouTube. I didn't make a video of it. So what I did is I actually flying the drone under the tree, and while it, like, I would say like a mile away, I turned it off. I turned off the transmission, just turned off the whole completely off, just shut off,
Right.
just to see what's gonna happen. Is he gonna have a smart decision or is gonna go whatever? Guess what happened? It returned back barely to me.
Oh, wow.
It landed. Good thing I did it on an open field. I actually do an open field, like an open area, and that thing landed like far away. And I said to myself, wow, You know,
What? That's funny because I heard that thing is precise for landing. No?
I don't know what's going on. It says that. I mean, anyone, of course, DJI is gonna say, "Oh, this is the greatest supposed to be," but it seems like without no former updates or anything like that, it's kind of it feels like beta right now, beta.
Yeah.
So if you are purchased this already, I would, wait for the former updates or just wait it out. I would not rush it because to me it's like
No.
I can fly Air 2 any day.
They haven't put little pieces of plastic over the lenses or the optical things, did they? Well, you have to peel them off.
You mean the cover?
Yeah, like when you buy it brand new, they got all these covers on it to protect it. And you got to peel off those little stickers and off the lenses and all
Covers
that
off
stuff.
lenses and stuff, yeah.
When I got my
Yeah.
when I got my Phantom, even
Mhm.
the side sensors, I had to peel ones off the side of my drone.
Yeah. But it's just imagine you're flying your Phantom, right? You just imagine you're flying your Phantom and then you're trying to see obstacles and you're trying to go through it. Next thing it says, warning, blur on your screen.
Blur on the screen.
Yeah,
Oh.
it says on the obstacle avoidance cannot read, or whatever. It makes you feel like, okay, what's going on here? What's the point
Yeah.
of the beeping sound? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to me, if that's gonna happen, I'm not gonna continue on. To me, it's like babysitting again.
Yeah.
Well, AJ,
Um,
you're like I am. I'm not a fixer. I'm not one that tries to figure things out. Just work out of the box the way you tell it.
Yeah, I mean, you're look, try to tell you the truth. You're paying almost $2,000 for this thing, extra, like 2,200,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, you might have to buy another battery, another SD card or something, and next thing you know, you spend like almost $3,000,
Yeah.
and you said to yourself, $3,000, I could just buy me a Mini 2S or Mini, or I'm sorry, or the Air 2S or Air 2, save $1,000. I'm telling you right now, man, if you fly, you won't feel the difference, in my opinion. So in the long run, it's gonna be good, I would say. Maybe like 4 months, 5 months right now, it will probably do better. But right
Well,
now, I
you
would,
think they'll do some updates and get the bugs worked out of it.
yeah, I think they're gonna do that eventually. But in my opinion, 3 months from now, what they're gonna have,
Yeah.
So that's another thing. So in my opinion, did you guys purchase it already? I just want to know.
No, not me. No.
Oh,
I would, in my opinion, get the S because I actually tried it out. One of my family member got the S, the Air 2S. I didn't get the Air 2S. I just got the Air 2, but I have the Mavic 3, and then I just tested out. I went to like the higher resolution, like the 5K
Yeah.
in a low lights, and then I got my cousin. I call this. I got my cousin's Air 2S, and I put the footage together and I edited it, and I'm like, wow,
Hmm.
It looked like just the S.
Yeah,
5K.
that's my feeling exactly, AJ, because
Yeah.
up until this point, I started out flying
Mhm.
all different kinds of drones and then moved into the Inspires.
Mhm.
But the Inspire, I didn't like the Light Bridge because I had all kinds of conflicts with the with the connections.
Yeah.
So then I went to the Mavic 2. No, yeah, the Mavic 2 Zoom, the Mavic 2 Pro.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, my Pro has been my go-to drone. Then I got the S, and that's my go-to drone now.
Yeah. The S is where to go. Like I said, the Pro 2 is good also, but if you have the S already, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with this new drone, is the transfer takes forever. The USB-C, the USB-C lightning cable. Listen to this, right? No, I'm sorry, not lightning. The USB-C cable. So I was riding my e-bike. And my e-bike has a USB adapter charger. You know, you can actually charge your.
Yep.
I charge my drone. So listen to this. My battery's halfway, so I charge it on my e-bike, Segway e-bike. You know, dirt, I would say. And next thing I know, I've been riding for like 40 miles, 35 miles. Next thing I know, it's still the battery did not even move. So you have to buy that brick that DJI.
Yeah, sells.
So even though you plug it into your car, you might think, oh, this thing's gonna charge. I don't need the brick. Oh God, you're gonna be waiting for a long time to charge that battery.
Yeah.
So you need a lot of voltage. You know what I mean?
Roger's got the Air 2S and he's flown it a couple of times because his weather's so damn bad.
Mhm.
But
Oh.
he seems to be happy with it.
Hey, listen to this. One more thing I'm about to tell you. You know, I'm so used to flying the minis and the Air 2 and then the Mavic Pro 2.
Yeah.
This Mavic 3, listen to this. I've flown it in extreme wind. I'm looking at the arms are like moving. It's like vibrating through the wind because I think the propellers are rubber. You know what I mean? So it's like flapping. In my opinion, if you have that reminds me of my Inspire. I have that issue with my Inspire 1.
Yeah.
And if you don't put that like I said, it's okay if you did not take off the propellers, right? But
Right.
if you put the propellers in there and you did not tie it the right way and then you just unfold it and fly, it could
Yeah.
flow off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, in my opinion, like I said, it's good if you want to continue on to have if you're making money doing drones,
Yeah.
this is what you do. Any
I
day.
I don't like to edit. So therefore I'm a minimalist. What I get,
Mhm.
I edit some of it, but I'm not doing the color correction. I'm not doing
Oh,
all the
That's too much time.
Yeah.
You know, most of those guys on YouTube channels, some of those guys like big company already, big well-known YouTubers, they send it to a company that does that.
Yeah.
They do editing, yeah. Like for instance, when I used to do aerial photography, I would say like 3 years ago, you don't have that option.
Yeah.
Now they have that. Now you can just actually, if you don't want to do any footage like editing, you can send it to a company and they do everything for you.
Okay.
You know.
Well, AJ, we don't want to hog the whole thing. And what, Paul, you got any comments or Roger?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
No,
No.
I'm not gonna go for the 3, that's for sure. It's too expensive for me,
Well, I
Canadian
know
wise.
Chris Jackson's thinking about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
in my opinion, if you like I said, try it out, see if you like it. In my opinion, try it out, but do it when all the former update has been fixed. To me, yeah, DJI, their drones always do better when it's like 5 months, or it's been 5 months already. 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You gotta-
anything,
you gotta wait for him to get rid of all the bugs.
Yeah, but-
yeah,
No,
Yeah, but
that-
everybody wants the latest and greatest, like freaking Apple iPhones.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, but okay, in iPhone, it's okay. You're talking about this is a flying quad.
yeah,
It's like this. It's like me right now. It's like buying a one wheel. One of those one wheel
Yeah.
with you know what I mean? It's just like it's dangerous with those pads. If those things don't work right, what's gonna happen? You're gonna fall forward.
Yeah.
But this, like I said, it's a drone. Like I understand if it's a small drone or a small as a mini or the Air 2. This is a big drone.
Chris. Chris is
Hey, I
the
still
hell-
like the mini. I still like
Yes.
that's still my favorite drone. I'm telling you right now. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, Chris Jackson is the hell I am. There you go.
yeah.
Hey, hey, that's a nice birdie. Hey, remember
I
this
said,
guy?
I'll with our pension here, Canada pension here. No way in hell I can buy a drone like that. No way.
No.
And
know,
let me tell you this, guys. One more thing. I remember when I had my Inspire 1 before, and then this guy got a Phantom 4, right?
Yeah.
And his footage is way better than mine. And that make me look bad because, putting a Phantom together, you have to put the arms, you have to do everything. You know what I mean? You have to put the camera and all that tweaking and all that. I'm like, damn, this guy got better editing than mine.
Well, Paul Hodges does commercial flying, real estate stuff, and he has the Phantom 4. And he
Phantom 4
also has
Pro.
the Inspire.
Yeah, still good.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Will be for a long time yet, I think.
The only
I
thing,
don't know.
the only thing bad about the Inspires is trying to find batteries, right, Paul?
Yeah, that's the biggest fallback right now.
Well, yeah, but look at the Mavic 3. The battery is almost worth each battery is more than a car battery. It's $200 something, $235, man, for one battery.
Well,
Mm.
Paul would buy a set of them if he could get Inspire One batteries for $200, right, Paul?
Yeah, no kidding.
They're like
Yeah.
$385 or $400 a piece.
Yeah.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
for Inspire 2. Yeah. I don't know. In my opinion, try it out. See how you like it first. It's all about you. I think right now DJI is all about if it fits your needs. You know what I mean?
Look at there. Look at that price.
That is crazy.
500
For that
bucks.
price, I don't know.
Hey, that's more than a drone.
Yeah. I mean, to me, like I don't mind spending that kind of money. Like if I have a business right now, or if I'm doing whatever, I'll get like the greatest whatever. But I might, end of the day, am I gonna be happy? I use it for daily fun. I would say no. You gotta think about it. You gotta put this to a work. If you're gonna have it for fun, it's not really, I would say, fun. You know what I mean? To me, smaller, I would say like a Air 2S or Mini is fun for me. You know what I mean? It just flies, take video. Yeah, you know. This one is like work.
Yeah. Well, Roger was doing a lot of flying, but now he's got high winds, he's got rain, he's got snow, he's got, he's up in Canada there, and it just, the weather hasn't cooperated.
No,
In fact,
Yeah.
Rogers gets so tired of charging up his batteries and not being able to use them.
they haven't
Fly
been
indoor.
charged. They
Yeah,
haven't
you're
been
right.
charged for a long time, so
Yeah.
makes over a week they haven't been charged.
Well, Paul, I'm sorry we interrupted you with telling us about Bonnie.
Well, not much else to say. So
Well, the
Mhm.
doctor said, was he amazed they didn't call you and tell you that she was going
Yeah.
into surgery? Or
yeah, because I said, well, I'm sitting there wondering because you guys were supposed to call me when she went in. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. They were supposed to call you. And well, I'm just sitting there wondering what the hell's going on because you
Yeah.
haven't called me yet.
AJ, because of COVID, he can't go see his wife. She fell and broke her hip.
Oh
She's in the
wow.
hospital, and they said they were going to do surgery, but they don't allow him to go see her.
I haven't
That's
seen her
crazy.
since Saturday. Yeah. Yeah.
That is crazy with this new crazy virus going on.
Yeah,
It's changed a lot. But
Well,
like hopefully she's better. Hopefully she get better, man.
Yeah, and
Oh,
his wife was in assisted living. She's going through Alzheimer's dementia, progression. And
Oh, wow.
so what Paul's concerned is that she's probably a little bit scared, doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Exactly. But is she in Canada?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you guys have a good system out there. You guys are fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Canada is nice. I remember before when I was in Vancouver, in Calgary, I was snowboarding and I broke my ribs. I went to the hospital and
So
I'm just like
AJ, what you're telling us is you're a natural daredevil.
trying to be, trying to be, I was an idiot. I was young. I was like 18 years old. I thought I could jump it,
Hey,
Yeah.
JS, how you doing, buddy? Welcome.
Yeah. Made out of rubber, right? Huh? When you're younger, you think you're made out of
Made of
rubber.
rubber, yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
like the old Stretch Armstrong men, they just spring back.
Yeah, but Canada is beautiful, man. I love Canada. But the funny part about it is like I used to watch the hockey, the Calgary, back then when I was young, and I used to watch it when the Ranger used to, just to compete. Yeah, I have family members in Vancouver, in Calgary also,
Ah,
and then yeah, they're up there. It's pretty nice, beautiful place, I would say.
well, the West Coast, Roger, from what I understand, is West coast of Canada is a little bit more temperate. You don't, unless you're up in the elevations,
Mhm.
they get that ocean currents and stuff and keeps it kind of temperate. But
Mhm.
Mhm.
on the East Coast where Roger is, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Wow. It's still considered as Atlantic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. And on the other side of the Canada, it's still considered as a Pacific.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereabouts
totally
are you
different.
at there, Al?
Where are you now, Al? AJ?
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
sorry I was saying Al, but it's AJ. Sorry about that.
No worries.
A-
I'm in Florida, man. It's nothing out here.
AJ's another one of those Floridians, Roger.
I just, like I said, I just have family members there, and I visit them sometimes. I mean, I also have family members in Colorado, but I like Canada. It's something different.
Yeah.
But hey, I heard Parrot is coming out with the new a mini version of Disco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know. Someone just told me. Some guy, I know a guy that's really like into disco, parrots,
Right.
Okay.
drones, and they actually told me that the new parrot they call it a mini or something. I forgot what's gonna be called, but it actually can fly for like an hour and 45 minutes or something like that.
Wow.
Long flight time, yes, and it can, of course, the transmission's pretty good too. So I'm like, wow.
Hey, Roger, at one time, didn't you have a parrot?
No.
Oh, I thought you had a parrot way back, a bebop or something way back when.
Bebop.
I had the Bebop back
I
then.
had the Bebop one. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Bebop 1 and the 2. I like it. It did its job. Those drones are, even though when they fall, you don't have to worry about breaking anything as much.
Yeah.
I had the Bebop one. I didn't have it for long.
Oh yeah.
I sent it to the UK.
Oh, you sold it. You sold it down there, or you sent it back
Yeah,
to
I
that
sold
company?
it. Yeah, I sold it to a guy in UK. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Took
mean,
6
back
months
then
for
they
him to
were
get it.
portable.
Yeah. Took him 6 months to get it though, but he got it.
Yeah. So I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think of the new Parrot, the new one that's supposed to be coming out, the EI?
I haven't been watching anybody. I'm so hung on DJI with all of its problems, but it just, you know what you're going to get with DJI. Now,
Yeah.
the last parrot I owned, I sold over to Robert in Wisconsin, was the parrot Anafi Thermal, and it flew fine, did everything. But I also, before that, I had the DJI Mavic Enterprise Duo.
Oh wow.
And the Duo was just a far better, not that it was better, but when you hit the record button, it recorded both files, both cameras, the thermal and the regular RGB. Where
Oh, okay.
with the Anafi, when you fly it, you
Only
have to,
one.
from your controller, you select which one to record.
Oh, okay. I mean, for other people, they probably just want one thing. Some people want two things.
Well, the thing of it is, the Anafi was so friggin' quiet and small.
Yeah, I know. The Anafi is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drone Shots, how you doing, buddy? Here comes Mr. Chris now. Maybe he'll tell us why he does like or doesn't like the Mavic 3.
Who? Me?
No, Chris Jackson. Here he comes. There he is.
All this drone talk, I'm getting lost.
How you doing, Chris?
All right, you.
Not bad,
Chris-
not bad.
Chris is a legend. AJ, I don't know if you ever met Chris or not, Chris Jackson. He has about 130 RC aircraft, big ones, small ones.
Wow, nice. Yeah.
He's got everything.
Very nice.
130,000.
Yeah. He's got probably 15 or 20 of them still in the box. He hasn't opened up yet.
We got time.
Wow.
Chris says, I got time to do that. I got time.
They're awesome. I like them. You
Matter
know,
of fact,
they're
I'm looking at
fun.
a 747 that's coming out. That's 118 inches wide, long. Yeah, width and 130 long.
Wow.
Length.
747 RC. There you go.
KLM 747
Wow.
Takes-
That's nice.
takes four, six, that's 6,000 batteries.
I saw that they were doing the Air Force One.
Yeah.
How long's the flight time on that one? Like
Something like that. I don't know.
10 minutes?
Probably 5. It don't take long. Probably 5 minutes.
Oh,
I'm down
yeah.
there.
But it's fast though. It's very powerful.
Mm.
Very powerful machine.
Well, Chris,
But my
Chris,
son's flying. Probably takes 3 minutes.
yeah, Chris is the master pilot and his son Mason is the expert pilot. He flies everything.
Wow. That's nice.
Now I'm helping him take props off that he put on, can't get off. On the quad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put them on, but you can't get them off.
I got one of those quad before. I used to modify it. I had to buy a 3D printer. I crash them so much. It's not bad though. It's a fun hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
starting to get on the dark side of these things, and now it's starting to cost me money. That they
Oh, yeah.
already had.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, depends on the motor that you put on.
Chris is looking at digital goggles and digital aircraft now.
It's good.
I have to.
I'm trying to see.
Have you tried the DJI goggles, the FPV?
That's next.
Yeah, it's good.
I've been
I liked
trying to
it.
put it off. You know, I've been trying to put it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, well, when I had my DJI racing drone, I actually enjoyed it. I'm not really racing. I'm sorry, just the FPV drone.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. You know, it was something different. Just a different experience. You know, it feels like flying a Spark. You know how the DJI Spark when you put in sport mode.
Yeah. Baby. Go.
Yeah, at our field, we got the multi GP qualifier course set up
Hmm.
at our AMA field. So we got one section for the quads, and then we got an airfield that we fly.
See, that's a good thing about your guys' area over there in Florida. Over here, people don't care. They just fly whatever, and that's dangerous.
Well, give me the. Give me the.
Didn't work.
What? Didn't work. Yeah, what you do?
We only put the glove on.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about getting a glider and just using the FPV, of course, the goggles and the camera, and
Mhm.
then just put the battery for that, and then just the glider don't have no motor.
Yeah.
You just go like you just throw it with your hand and you just glide with it. I think it'd be a nice setup.
I would think you should be able to take it a glider up with a drone and just have it on one of those detach, where you push the button and it detaches.
Oh yeah,
Take it up and
yeah.
We got guys that do that.
I thought about that before. I was thinking about doing that, but I said to myself, would be nice, but sometimes I do it on a windy days. Like when you
There you
have
go.
if you have like a 10 miles an hour wind or 15 miles an hour wind, you're good to go.
Sure.
Yeah. The longest flight I ever did without no battery on the I would say like the glider, I would say about an hour without no
Oh,
motor.
Oh,
All I
yeah.
have to do is I fly through the wind, right? And
Right.
then once you have enough lift, you go with the wind.
Yeah, catch the
So-
thermal. Catch that
Yeah.
thermal up and you fly
Yeah.
all day.
Yes,
AJ, can you see the chat, AJ?
AJ.
yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Look at Corey Mano just wrote
Yep.
down.
Corey,
Oh no, I did not see the chat. I'm sorry, I couldn't see the chat.
Corey is a professional racing drone racer.
Oh wow. Nice. I'm not a professional. I just fly a lot.
Yeah, Corey goes
Yeah, we're not
to
professional either.
meetups and events. and,
Yeah.
they race and.
Master class.
But he also what else? He flies the Air 2.
Air 2, yes, Air 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, how you doing?
Hey, Justin, drones 863.
Which way to?
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, let me tell you guys, any DJI drone right now in the market are really good. You can fly, I would say, a Phantom 4 right now, and you can fly the latest, the greatest of DJI drone. You won't really tell the difference until you go down and start tweaking in the computer. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
It's all about the capacity of your computer.
Well, it's like the old saying, fly what you like and like what you fly, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Paul Hodges gets a lot of his good real estate stuff with the Phantom, but he also uses on higher winds and the types of things. He uses
Mhm.
the Inspire One Pro.
You bet.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's the small one. A little tiny-
Paul drives all over Ontario and does a lot of videos and things for all of the real estate agents.
Mhm. To tell you guys the truth, man, this year was the weird DJI. All their products, I felt like they're not good. I bought the action camera. I did told you, right? The Action 2.
Yeah.
That's like, what in the world they did that? GoPro made a copy of the Action 1. Why would they made two boxes? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And now I understand if they're gonna make a 360 camera, but I'm like, what is it's
Well, they're all in competition amongst themselves, and the consumer out there, lots of times they confuse the consumer.
okay. Let me tell you guys, okay. DJI is a big company. The same thing with Segway, Segway
Yep.
scooters.
Yep.
They have, I bet you right now, they probably have 4 different kind of 3 Mavics right now. 3. They probably 4 different style right now. And they just choose which one. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
which one is it that we're gonna like? In my opinion, they probably have the Phantom 5.
They probably already got everything all. They just
Yeah,
schedule when they want to do
It's
it.
all in the pipeline. Yep.
They have all that stuff. It's like, they have the resource, they have the money to they can pick what they want, basically. They can come out with the.
That's the same way with
they
the.
You're right.
That's
Yeah.
like with the plane companies that we deal with.
Mhm.
Their plane that they're going to bring out was in development a year ago, before they, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they already know when they're going to do it.
Yeah, Chris Jackson, RC Aviation, he's got a lot of contractual agreements with plane manufacturers. They want him to fly them and do reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good gig right there on the side.
It's out there somewhere.
What do we do?
Yeah.
What?
It's out there somewhere.
What would you want me to do with that?
Do you guys have a 3D printer?
No, we're
Yeah.
not. Paul
No.
Hodges and I talked about that. We're not interested in 3D printing.
No.
That's a young
My
man's
son
game.
is. I just ain't bought one yet.
You
Yeah.
have, okay.
See,
They're actually getting.
Chris has got
Got
his
the-
son, and he would play with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but now
I'll
the
wait
3D
for-
printers.
I'm waiting for Santa Claus Paul to get it.
Yeah.
You can make anything, man. You can actually get, Jennifer Lopez behind if you want to.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
Chris.
already been, that's
Yeah.
been used and abused.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris, and everybody here. Have you guys noticed anything?
They just say Jennifer Lopez, I know. Huh?
Huh?
What's that?
Paul hasn't bought or sold any drones lately.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
Lynn's got me reined in pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, one of my neighbor, listen, guys, one of my neighbor, he makes a fixed wing planes like RC,
Uh-huh.
and he makes it from a cardboard boxes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he makes it on cardboard boxes, and he just tape them down, and it flies. I'm like, damn. He crashed him. He said the only thing I have to go back there and look for it is my motor and my controllers, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, that's how we
My
started.
servo. I'm like, wow.
That's how Chris started his empire.
Yeah.
I don't have an empire.
Yes,
I'm
you
just,
do.
I'm just spending money.
Yes, you do. He's being very under the radar, but Chris
Yeah.
is. the man.
But hey, guys, sorry. But see, my neighbor, he's just using the Hero 9 cameras, and he get a nice footage putting on the. He just put a Hero 9 camera on the cardboard fixed wing that he makes, and he still get a nice footage. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I got this right.
What?
Take a board and put it out.
No, no.
Hey, Paul, what's the prognosis on Bonnie as far as being released from the hospital? Have you heard anything or?
5 to 7 days. Because they're gonna get her up in a couple days to,
Get
just
moving
move her
around.
around and stuff. Yeah. Then it'll depend from there where they're gonna send her. If they're gonna send her just back to Bellevue, or maybe they may have to put her back to continuing care for a little bit for physio or.
Or they could write a script and send her to some therapy place and.
Yeah, rehabilitation place, yeah.
Yep.
So it'll
Well,
be a
most
couple
of-
days before I know, so.
Hopefully she's gonna be good. That's the most important thing, man.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's in the good hands,
Yeah, they'll probably have to put a seatbelt on the frickin' wheelchair.
On the
though.
wheelchair, yep. What happened was, AJ, is she was in the assisted living and she had a roommate. The roommate was in a wheelchair and she was in a wheelchair. Somehow they got tangled up and down they went.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Hi, Rick.
Yeah, so it was an accident. That's all it was.
Yeah. Wow. The most important thing, they're gonna be. Hopefully, she's gonna be all right. They take care of it. That's the key.
Yeah.
So Canada, is it cold there right now? Because right now in Florida, it's really hot. I'm wearing t-shirt.
Holy, it's freaking cold here. It's going down to what?
What? It feels like summer today.
Guys, it's going down to what? 18 degrees here tonight or something?
18, yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here in Port Huron. I'm north of Detroit. It's 32 degrees.
Yep,
Wow.
going down to 18 degrees, and it's gonna feel like 3 degrees. It's gonna be chicken Philly.
Yeah.
Chicken Philly, that's it. Yeah, chicken Philly.
Wow.
It's gonna be a cold one tonight.
There's guys out there that flies paragliders. There's one of those paragliders, the ones with the motor in Canada. I'm like, you guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
lots
super
of 'em around
cold.
here.
I said, is
Well,
your
Hugh-
jacket guy?
Hugh Asgard that comes on here sometimes. He used to fly paragliders all the time until his hips and everything didn't work so well, so he had to stop doing it.
Oh, we stopped. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I used to fall out of airplanes.
Yeah, Paul used to be a skydiver.
Wow. Well, I did got my I have my license for that. You can actually kind of like a paraglider. I took my class
Oh,
for
yeah.
that because
Yeah.
for me it's easier for me because I already have my 107 and I already have my other stuff, so it's easier to get in. But the drawback here, they always change the law because they have idiots fly those things and they just go over the beach, like on people. I'm like, what's going on here? I understand if you're flying a drone, you're talking about a big propellers with gasoline in your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Paul Hodges used to jump out of planes. He's a parachuter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I used to fly ultralights too, so.
Wow, nice. Like if you have the open field, why not?
Yeah, but you know, it's the same where I am. I go down to Port Stanley down there,
Mhm.
and I go fly
So-
my drone around. I got to make sure I don't fly over people. But yet the guy with
Yeah.
the paraglider is buzzing everybody on the frickin' beach.
That's what happened here in Florida. Same thing. People are idiots. Now we can even fly. You can even like take off in there anymore. Like you can just launch from the beach. You gotta
Yeah.
go to like you have to go to like a little airfield now to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of people like it's not like I said, it's not really the pilot itself. It's a people just idiots, man. He just thinks whatever,
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. They ruin it for the rest of everybody.
Yeah, they just ruin everybody because one guy screwed up for everybody. Just everything screwed up.
Yeah.
So that's the only drawback about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys got mountains in your area or no?
Roger's gotten some.
No, well,
You
I gotta drive a little ways before I get in some.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to
Maybe-
go
maybe
down to
that's-
the West Coast to get the mountain, big mountain.
West Coast, yeah, yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm bored flying the Maverick 3 because there's no mountain out here in Florida. Everything is a flat water.
Well, yeah, it's pretty tough in Florida to get, once you fly Paradise, it's like, what else can I fly,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that is true. It's like it's just everything is just open. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard the Hotel is coming out too, man. The new drones, they're coming out with a bunch of stuff. And of course, they coming out with I would say the Skydio 3.
Welch Rob over in the UK,
Get down. No.
he's bought a whole bunch of different drones. He's got 10 or 12 of them, but
Yeah.
one of the
Wow.
drones he bought and returned it right away was the splash drone. He said that thing's crap. So
Yeah.
Oh, the splash drone, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
he does a
I
lot
heard
of commercial work, so he wants to have all the drones so that whatever it takes, he's got them there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, I want DJI to come out with I would say like one of those what do you call this? What companies that makes is it Pure Vision or something? They made the speed boat, the mini boat looking ones, or the one with the submarine, or they made like a little dolphin that that goes in the water and you take video. It takes like
Oh,
4K.
you're talking about the ones that are manned or unmanned?
Ant-Man.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Because I
they
know,
should-
that the one they do have, the manned dolphin that jumps out and goes through the
Oh,
water.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. This one is like a RC.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those RC one. I think it's the. Have you heard one of those egg drone? The one with the
Yeah, the egg, yep.
they're the one company that makes it too. I mean, it's nice too, in my opinion. I think it's pretty cool if you have a kayak. You just want something like low fold. It'll just go under.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm going out for coffee.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Appreciate it.
Take care,
Hey,
Paul.
AJ.
You guys are
Yeah.
awesome. Enjoy flying. Enjoy your quad.
Yeah.
Enjoy
See you
your
guys later. Yep.
enjoy your
Okay.
drone, guys.
Yep, we'll see you.
Thank
Okay.
you. All right. Enjoy. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, so then there were 3. Oh, here comes David. There's
Hey, David.
David.
I'm digging a 20-year-old truck. This year ago, I think. Well, I'm sure, Mike, you need new batteries. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure you need new batteries, Mike.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Roger.
David, how are you
Hey,
doing?
David.
Yeah, I would imagine, Chris, maybe you could tell him. He's digging out a 20-year-old RC truck. Do you think he needs new batteries?
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
Most likely.
Probably.
It just depends. You never know. You can just try it. Charge it up, see if it
Unless,
takes a charge.
unless of course it's clockwork.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's a 20-year-old now.
Well, for sure, you're gonna need new batteries for it, that's for sure. And now the battery's made a lot better
Yeah.
after 20 years.
David, your video today was excellent, buddy.
Thank you. We go inside the castle on Friday.
Mhm.
And,
Oh, I
What?
can't wait.
David flew a castle. What was the name of that castle again, David?
Huntley Castle. And the house at the other end of the drive that I circled as well, that was that is now a hotel, but it was where the family moved into when they stopped using the castle.
Hey, hanging with JD.
Hi JD.
Well, you know what's interesting about your videos and your donders, David, from my perspective, is that you take us and show us historical, where in the US, you know, our history might go back with the natives and stuff a ways, but you go back to the 1300s, the 1200s, you know, all that kind of stuff. You still have those castles. They're not like new, but there's still some parts of them are still standing.
Yeah.
There's some which I can't fly because they are still in use and people live in them still.
Still people living in, and how
Yeah.
old would those castles be?
Same sort of age. They've just been kept
1300s?
up.
1200s?
Whole lot of ghosts run around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to sleep in one of those overnight. You never know what that creek is. And there'll be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like,
The dreams would be something else, wouldn't they?
Hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got the hiccups there and
Okay, Roger.
okay.
Yeah, we're
I'm
probably
gonna
not
run too. I gotta.
be on until David has to go at 7. So,
Okay, I'll let you guys go.
All right, right. I'm trying to get back to you.
okay.
Bye-bye.
good night, Roger.
Bye, David.
Yeah, David, just you and I.
Oh. What did that? Was it something I said?
David, WTF Mike says, David.
I think it must have been something I said. I'll just get this link for.
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't know whether to go on or not. You know, the nighttime, they've just been kind of, you know, going okay. But Lynn told me, he says, you know, a lot of people like you to go on there so that they have someplace to go and chit chat or whatever. And that's the only reason I really do it all, because it is, you know, it's a lot to take in and talk to people. And
There's the link in there, Mike. Hi, Neil.
yep, there's David's link if anybody wants to look at it. Is Donder today that he posted. It's a great video. David really knows how to tell a story.
Nah, just let the pictures do that.
Yeah, but your oration, it helps point out things, and that's important too. Because and I look at it as, David, you're a master of getting the backgrounds behind things, so you can point out things that the casual watcher that wouldn't under no circumstance know what they're really looking at, other than just beautiful. You add that little extra spice.
It was, yeah, most of the places we park up, I like to have something there to see. It might not be what everybody, hi Len,
Lenny,
might not be what everybody wants to see about a place and what have you, but
well, you can't please everybody, but you know, if you just keep putting them out there, David, everybody has got some favorites, you know.
they they're kind of for me, if you know what I mean. So
Right. Well, that's the way I look at my flying. It's therapeutic for me because it gets me out of the house and I go out and I fly the ships and do what I want to do. Or if it's a special event or whatever, it's therapy for me. Otherwise, I just sit here in the house and curl up and maybe die or something, you know? It really is, it's good for the soul. I guess let's put it that way.
thank you, Mike. The thing is, there's so we have a self-imposed limit of 60 there and 60 back on a weekend.
Yeah.
And there's so much to do and see in that 60 miles that
So you have a 60-mile circuit
Yeah.
circuit around your area. So good for you. That's
it just means that, you know, come Sunday when it's time to come home, it's not a great, you know, a great stress inducing thing. It's just we, you know, come home, drive for an hour or so, and that's it. It means also that we've still got plenty to see when we go on longer trips outside that. This winter, if all goes to plan, there should be a few more castles and bits and pieces on there. And hopefully I'll also be able to fly them and the weather will be nice to us. Well, we go inside that castle on Friday's video, Mike. Got the, what you call it? Spiral staircase, and then down the spiral staircase at the other. They're maintaining a one-way system for because of COVID, and so you go up one end and along and down the other, whereas before you used to be able to wander wherever you wanted and what have you.
WTF says, is that why you use depressing music? No, I think it's very soothing music.
Yeah, that's right. I missed that comment. It's supposed to be soothing.
That's right.
I got wrong when I put some lively music in it. So what do you want me to do? Oh, some of them need some imagination, Lynn, to decide whether they're castles or just a few stones lying on the ground. There's one which everybody enthuses at, Ardrech Castle, and it's barely more than a pile of bricks.
Well, you know, interestingly enough, and you pointed it out today, the history of the castle you posted today about how they you know, another clan sacked it, and I think that they used to go on just around and beat each other up, didn't they?
Well, it was all to do with politics at the end of the day, who that clan supported and who the other clan supported. And those that were cozying up to the English would get beaten up by the other clans, and then the English would come up and beat them up. And that's what it was really all about back then, wasn't it? Beating each other up for sport. But it was also, I mean, a clan is really just an extended family. So, yeah, families fighting each other.
And they had serfs underneath them that used to work the fields and do the stuff and everything like that. And they used to, if they called them all together, that was part of their army, right?
Yeah, yeah. But if you were given land by the government, it was back then, it was part of your thing that, you know, there was a per acre for the number of men that you had to provide. You know, come the time to have an army, land lent. And latterly clearing of land so they could put sheep on them. That was a big thing here.
Was that the main thing, was sheep?
Well, no, a couple of 100 years ago, some lord something or other decided he wanted to clear his land out. And people were moved off the land, moved out of their homes. And it was, you know, when we go along the coast and you see the villages, which are one house deep along the coast,
Yeah,
they are they're the people that have been cleared from their villages inland and where they grew crops, etc., haven't been able to get on a boat to go somewhere else, making what they can on the end of the edge of the land where the Lord wasn't bothered about getting his sheep. So it's kind of a divisive time. I mean, most people think that the Jacobite rebellion was purely Scots against English. Well, it wasn't. It was Scots and various against Scots and English.
Well, that's what I mean. You live, you know, it's like around here, okay, other than farmland or whatever it was. You know, there was Indians here at in the middle to late 1800s, and then the white man came and took over the lands and built things, and you know, I would say maybe the 16 and 1700s, okay, but your history goes back much further than history here. I mean, yeah, there was native Indians here on the continent for millenniums, you know, but in
yeah,
your
how much
case,
of an army are you going to raise, Mike, with your square foot?
yeah,
yeah, it's I don't know, it's strange what happened. No, it's not strange what happened in America, because you could compare it with the clearances. They want, you know, the people wanted the land and they cleared the indigenous people off it, and yeah, buried a lot of the history.
yeah. Yeah, it's still kind of windy here, David. We had 40, 50 mile an hour winds here today.
Yeah. Then oh, they get up to the same over here as well, Lynn. What do you call it? I'm trying to think where it is, the recent one. There was somewhere where they found something. And they were given sort of a few weeks to excavate it, and then they carried on and built whatever it was they were building. I forget exactly what it was, but it happens all the time over here as well. Yeah, but you've got to remember, Mike, you're going to have to bring your guns with you, because none allowed here.
Now, is there a moratorium on armed guns and things over there?
Yeah.
But you can have a gun to hunt, right?
Nope.
No.
You can get a shotgun license, but you've got to have a good reason for one. You know, I want to have one isn't a good enough reason.
Oh, so in other words, like if you lived out someplace where there was room for hunting or whatever.
pests rather than hunting.
Oh, it's more pests.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pest control rather than hunting. Yeah, you could get a shotgun license. The law about air pistols varies between England and Scotland, but basically you can't have an air weapon. And I don't know about England, but in Scotland you can't carry a made-up bow. You've got to dismantle it. Take the string off it, or take the arms down, or whatever, depending on your type of bow. And you can't carry a made-up bow in the street. But that's the rules.
That's interesting, David. I think that,
Well, they started tightening up after Dunblane, but it was just the way they went about it. In many people, we don't, unless you're on an organised hunt on an estate. But again, that's shotguns, special permits, and this, that, and the other. It goes on, costs you an arm and a leg, but you can't own a weapon that you keep at home. You've got to be a member of a sporting club, and it's locked up in their safe. Hi, Easy.
yeah. Mia's having a nightmare. I heard her tail over there flopping on the.
Yeah. If you've ever heard bagpipes in their natural habitat, that's what they were for, not musical instruments, for scaring people, I'm sure.
Well, they used to, everything around the bagpipes was basically for, like you say, wasn't it? It was almost a weapon of its own.
No, I mean, it's a bladder, and the chanter and that are for playing, the basic notes, and then you've got the drones, which give you the sort of bass
But
behind
like
it.
you say, they played it in battle.
It was played in battle, and I mean, I've heard pipes obviously all the time, but this particular time I was up north. It was misty. It was typical misty Scots morning sort of thing, and I could hear them coming. The pipes, the skirl of the pipes, and it was it was spooky. It was scary. If you'd not heard them before, it would have made you think twice. And yeah, they played them going into battle.
Yeah, it was like what Lynn just said years ago. The Scots, Brits, and Irish had so many of the hunts, like hunt clubs, and they used to go out on the horses. And
well, that with foxes, hunting foxes with dogs has supposedly been banned, but it still goes on.
Okay.
You're supposed to have somebody there with a shotgun to.
But it isn't as prevalent as it used to be.
Yeah. But
Well, like I say, David, you bring to light a lot of the things that us people over here have never experienced, don't know the history of, and you do a very good job of explaining it.
that all started 95. I can't remember when it was. Oh, mid-90s anyway, when Dunblane happened, and that was the worst of a number of incidents with people running amok with guns. And there was an outcry, and people decided they wanted them, done away with. But it got the wrong people, because the people they were really trying to get the guns off have still got them. And now we've got rid of all those guns. The armed police are still on the street here, which was a a no-no years ago.
Yeah, the law enforcement were, for years, they were not armed, right?
Yeah.
Only special occasions they brought out sidearms.
No, I wouldn't say either of those words went with me, Mike.
Now, David, have you ever done the Scottish Games? Have you ever gone and videotaped the Scottish Games to explain that to people? And
There's a Throwback Thursday from a couple of months ago, which was at the Lonnock Games, but it was just a few photographs, and I did the Forest Games again, photographs. That might have even been a Throwback Thursday because it was a good while ago, but not actually gone and videoed. The thing about the Lonnock Games is the March of the Lonnock Men. They start off at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they march around the district and come back and join in with the games. And these days, a wagon follows them, a horse-drawn cart, for putting the people who can't make it on the cart. It's not the fact that every time they stop at somebody's house or place out on the route, they have a good tram. It's nothing to do with that, and the fact they get drunk and have to be carted back to the games.
Yeah.
But Highland Games over in this area is well worth a visit.
it's, in other words, if you happen to be in the country, you should go and catch a Highland game.
Try and catch a Highland Games, yeah. You should try it, old crony. One thing you don't do is freeze.
Yep. So this coming week, you're going where?
Nowhere.
Nowhere this week. And then after that is your 2-week vacation, or?
It'll be into January before we're back home.
Oh, you're going to go longer than 2 weeks.
Well, you think about what date it is. It's already the 6th of December.
Yeah, but you'll be leaving what, on the 17th?
18th.
18th, which is a Saturday. I thought you were leaving on the 17th. 18th, 25th.
It's a couple of days over 2 weeks. But
Yes.
it's,
Now you're going to do that in are you going to move the boundaries out more?
oh yeah, on a 2-week plus break like that, there's no boundary.
Okay. It's wherever the trail leads you and wherever the weather is good, right?
Yeah.
Well, good for you, David.
Yeah, you don't get cold with a kilt on, believe me. We met a guy once. We were at the Culloden caravan site, and this guy appeared out of the bushes out of nowhere wearing a plaid, which is the traditional kilt, not the dress kilt like you see most people wear, but this is a traditional thing which you wrap around you in a certain way and what have you. And because that kind of kilt, the plaid, was not just something to wear, it was effectively your sleeping bag as well. It's an awful lot of cloth to be, thick woolen cloth to be hauling around though.
Now in the formal, what is that? It looks like a bear or something that they hang on the front of them.
Well, the what you call it, the pipers and the drummers have the big sporran.
Okay.
Normal sporran's just a small thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but those great ones are normally part of the dress kit of either military or pipes and drums. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. There's no pockets in a kilt.
Oh, crony. Yep. So that when, in other words, like when they were wearing that, I don't know, the thing on the front, that was inside, you would put like ammunition or anything else you wanted or had to carry along with you?
It's basically what Lynn said. It's a purse.
Okay.
You when you were the days when you would be fighting, your powder would be in a bag and or a horn, etc. But it's literally where you would keep your personal bits and pieces.
Yeah, okay.
Don't go that route, Mike.
Well, everybody, I think we're gonna call it a day here. David is about at the end of his rope, and I'm getting a little tired myself, the old guy that I am. Thanks to everybody for coming in and hanging around with us and having a little chit chat. And we'll see you all again next time, and take care. Have a great day, and hopefully happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah, that's the same, Lynn. The different colours and patterns distinguish the clans. I have, I have access to a number of different colours I'm supposed to wear or allowed to wear, but everybody wears everybody else's these days. They're not really family colours anymore, but that was the original purpose, identity. Anyway, thank you, everybody.
Take care, and we'll see you next time.